The acting chair of the Office of the Ombudsman, Regina Mwatha, has called on governors to halt and reverse the dismissal of county staff and executives.
The governors should put on hold any actions that they intend to take against the employees of county governments whose positions are secured under the law. Where adverse action has already been taken, they should reverse such actions and act in accordance with the law.
Now, the moves that have been made by the leadership of various county governments has been termed by the leaders of public opinion as in contravention of the laws that empowered and authorized the employment of county staff.
Given the fact that most of the employees are substantially on permanent and pensionable terms, the acts would expressly contravene Article 236B of the Constitution, which provides that a public officer, and I quote, "A public officer shall not be dismissed or removed from office, demoted in rank, or otherwise subjected to disciplinary action without due process of the law."
And more specifically, a personification of abuse of power and office by governors.
So these acts actually amount to abuse of power by the governors within the meaning of Article 59 to H to K and Chapter 6 of the Constitution, as well as the Commission on Administrative Justice Act, for which action can be taken against the governors, including their removal from office.
The National Consultative Forum of County Public Service Boards, in a letter to the Council of Governors, claimed that they had received numerous reports of intimidation, harassment, suspensions, and even dismissals of staff over all manner of accusations without being accorded a fair hearing. Now, this is a narrative that has been highlighted by the Office of the Ombudsman alongside other dire consequences that county governments may face should they continue on what has been termed as an unlawful purge of county workers.
These acts will expose the county governments to unnecessary litigation by the affected employees, which would lead to huge legal costs to be paid out of public funds. These acts may also expose the employees of county governments to physical violence, which would be criminal offenses punishable under the law.
Alternatively, the decision by governors to send home senior county employees and advertise their jobs was based on advice sought from their association's legal team. Now, the advisory is premised on a precedent-setting case in Nyeri, in which the Court of Appeal clarified that a governor indeed has powers to dismiss the employees under the pleasure doctrine. Busia, Meru, and Uasin Gishu are among counties that have advertised the positions of all chief officers, a move that has been categorized as against the spirit of devolution that's entrenched in the Constitution.
Overall, the acts would also entrench impunity in the management of the affairs of county governments, which would be a stain not only on devolution, but also the promotion of constitutionalism in Kenya.
Now, with a wide array of legislation that stipulates the terms of employment and dismissals and rights accorded to employees, the Public Opinion Influence Body has urged governors to act within the scope of the law should dismissal be termed necessary.
Where it is necessary to streamline the workforce of any county government, the same should be done in accordance with the Constitution and the relevant laws. There is the Constitution, there is the laws of dealing with employment, the County Government Act, all those laws.
A section of governors embarked on a firing spree after taking office on what some have described as a cleanup exercise from what their predecessors left.
There is handing over.
Some of the staff who have been sent home in the devolved units include executive committee members, chiefs of staff, personal advisors, as well as chief officers. It goes without saying that with the change of the caliber of leadership that was experienced after the August 8 elections, there will be a change of staff. Some form of cleaning, you may even call it. But what is coming into question now is the legality, the legitimacy, and the intention. Reporting for bThe Primetime News, right here in the Ebru newsroom, I'm Kamenegoro.